In all of my books on black violence, wildly out of proportion, and the denial, deceit, and delusion that goes along with it, we have chapters on the robbery, the murder, the mayhem, the chaos that exists on hiking and biking trails around the United States. All the stories we've done, I think we've had one or two Hispanic guys, but all the rest have been black people attacking hikers, bikers, commuters, joggers, whatever, on these trails. So here's a question for the trolls. Here's a challenge for the trolls. This is cherry picking. If I'm ignoring a whole bunch of white people on these hiking and biking trails, attacking, robbing, raping, murdering people, would you let me know with a clip or two, with a video or two, a link or two? I'd be very grateful. In the meantime, check out the other ones in my books. Let's get down to the new ones.
Assault over the weekend in Anne Arundel County has police concerned. Police say that a woman out jogging Sunday morning, was almost sexually assaulted.
Now, the woman got away, ran off, and the man got away, but she was able to get a description and give it to the police. WMAR 2 News' Don Harrison talked with county police today.
What started out as a Sunday morning workout ended up with one woman fighting for her life.
It's definitely very concerning. That hour of the day in broad daylight.
All this happening at 7:30 in the morning as the woman was listening to her music with headphones, jogging along Candlewick Court in the Pioneer City area of Severn.
The male came up to her, tried to engage her in conversation, and that's when she realized that he was actually getting ready to assault her.
The woman tells police she tried to run away, and that's when the man tried to sexually assault her. The woman resisted. The attacker grabbed her headphones and ran away. Police were in the neighborhood today handing out a composite sketch of the attacker.
Yes, it's upsetting because in the area is too many kids playing, and I have 2 kids, and it's very, very concerned.
Here on Candlewick Court is where police say the attack was. Police want to remind you that if you are out by yourself jogging and exercising, be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, everybody needs to be aware of their surroundings, and it's something that everybody's a little bit guilty of. I know I am. People will put 2 headphones in and go running, and you get in the zone, and you're not aware of what's going on around you. So we do recommend, especially if you're working out by yourself, just put 1 headphone in so you can kind of hear what's going on around you.
Police say the woman resisted, and that made the difference in the outcome of this assault.
When our victim was attacked, she didn't just stay there and play the victim. She fought back. She screamed. And that's what we really attribute her getting away to. So we do recommend that. If you are getting attacked, scream, fight back. Don't just stand there and become a victim.
Uncovered new information about a man suspected of preying on women in a local park. We rode along with the police chief today and saw him run to help his officers make the arrest. Channel 2's Michael Seiden is live at Felker Park in Monroe. And Michael, the chief told you the women played a significant role in the suspect's arrest.
Yeah, Jovita, we were the only station here when police arrested that suspect, so we're the only ones with that video. But as you mentioned, the arrest went down here in this park. In fact, not far from where we are standing. Now, we know that police brought the suspect in for questioning, and then the chief told me that 2 of the 3 victims came down to the police department where they identified that suspect as their attacker.
Well, he's already assaulted, we know of 2 victims.
With his community on edge, Monroe Police Chief R.V. Watts took us for a ride Monday as he and investigators searched for a sexual predator accused of preying on unassuming women who walk and jog at Felker Park during the morning and afternoon hours.
I'm hoping we can bring some closure to this here in just a few minutes.
Chief Watts and his officers teamed up with the Walton County DA's office after investigating 3 different attacks over the last 48 hours. The latest happened on Monday morning.
And one of the females that I made contact with this morning advised her of the situation. Within 30 minutes after advising her and leaving the area, she herself was actually approached by this individual.
But hours later, an off-duty investigator with the Walton County DA's office spotted the suspect roaming around the park.
You got a visual. It's going to plunge down this wooded area here.
As soon as we arrived at the scene, we saw officers arresting this man, now identified as Deontay Branch. Police say the 37-year-old lives in the area and is known to law enforcement. Chief Watts says he and his officers believe he was hiding out in the park, possibly in these wooded areas, waiting for the next opportunity to strike.
Well, there you have it, trolls. 2 new cases. I think they might have been both on the same day. 2 different parts of the country. We've seen a ton of these. It's a black thing. Most often a black on white thing. Even if the trolls don't like us to say it, don't like us to report it, don't like us to talk about it, because that makes the black kids angry.